So, Chameleon's come out. It's been a couple of days now. I really like her, but this thing is not about my thoughts. It's about a difference in mechanics. The Switch port, that once again, Chameleon is somewhat Nintendo exclusive in how she functions. And I'll explain now. So, what most of you probably know Chameleon as is she has a set cycle. I mean, this image that she shows it, you know, say you start with Melina, which the character you start with, the disguise, they call them disguise you start with, it's going to be different regardless of version, regardless of match. What starts as random, and then as soon as the match starts, even in intros, it's on a timer. It is on a set timer, so yeah, it's just going to be different no matter what. But say you have Melina, the next form she's going to rotate to, the next disguise, is Jade, and then after Jade it's Katana, then Katana would go to Melina. This whole pattern. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to start with Melina. You know, it could be Jade, and then it's Jade, Katana, Melina. That's how it works on Xbox, PlayStation, and I assume PC. The Switch port, however, throws all this out the window. She is just completely random. And I thought initially that practice mode, she was consistent, and that was it. And that's why there was confusion. But no, it turns out she just fundamentally works differently on Switch. And even Switch is random in practice mode. I don't have a screen recorder. I don't have anything to screen record my Switch because you need a capture card. And I don't have that. But I did just put my camera to my Switch screen, and it should highlight what I'm on about. So as you can see, both starting as Melina here. Quan Chi is going to switch to Katana, and Mion Sub-Zero has gone to Jade. And then you can go back and forth. So like Sub-Zero went back to Melina, Quan Chi went to Jade. So Chameleon is truly random on Switch. You can go back and forth. You can go from forms that you come before. Like you can go from Katana to Melina. You don't have to go from Melina to Katana. I honestly think this is better. And Stephanie Brownback on Twitter, who's one of the devs from US, I don't know, I can't remember her exact role, but she basically explained that in the version when they did the Kombat cast, it was truly random. But they changed it to have a set cycle. So I guess they didn't want to be too random. However, it seems they didn't bring that update to the Switch port. I don't think that's intentional. I don't think they intentionally tried to make Chameleon work a bit different on Switch because Nintendo exclusive or anything. I think they just forgot to update her. I think that's genuinely it. However, I don't want them to update her. You know, my thoughts on this are true randomness is much better for Khameleon. Because it balances her more, because you're getting these discussions that she's this broken, overpowered cameo who's one best in the game. She has so many good combinations. She's probably the best cameo you can pick for like a good chunk of the roster, it seems, at the moment. And also, the set cycle limits what you can do with her. Because it's on a set cycle, you can't go back and forth between certain forms, meaning it limits what you can potentially do when you're working on the fly. So like I've been playing a lot of Quan Chi and Chameleon Combat League. Something that I might do, something that's happened to me in quite a few matches is, you know, I'm doing a combo string, I cancel into Melina's ball roll, that does the pop-up, I do an air juggle, that ends up going into Quan Chi's tentacle grab. And if you don't know, Katana's fan lift can actually get you to combo off the tentacle grab without using the meter. So I go from Melina to Katana, and then I can do that. Whereas I could not do that combo at all on any other version. So the Switch version has more combo potential, and she's just better balanced because true randomness really does help with sort of balancing her, because she's got these really powerful abilities at the cost of just being pretty random. And yeah, you can get caught up sometimes because there's not an indicator when it's going to switch, and you know the camera is quite small and whatnot. which does make it a bit trickier. But again, I don't think these are issues. I think it just helps balance her. I think this true randomness is more faithful to Khameleon, because I think in Trilogy she was truly random anyway. And it just gives you more combos whilst making her a better balanced character. I think they should go back to this version for audio ports. I don't think the Switch port should be changed to match the others. I think the others should match the Switch port. I think this is a much more fun version of Khameleon. I think I'll be fine regardless of what I do. But I think if she doesn't have a set cycle, there's less of a need to balance her. I don't know though, because I'm not much of a competitive player, but that's just what I think. I think fundamentally, you know, if it's truly random, she's less overpowered. So yeah, I think she's just more fun as a random character and just more balanced. So ultimately, I hope they change it, but yeah, that's an interesting thing, and this whole discourse of confusion over if she's truly random, if she's truly not, it's just because the Switch port functions differently. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. See ya.